if you haven't, the biggest difference between Claude Cowork and Claude Chat is that is working off of local files on your computer. And so what this allows, and you can push those to GitHub and whatnot, but what this allows is it to automatically create documents on your local computer and use the other connectors. No, we're building this whole thing. The question is, do you create the workflows first in another tool as inputs for Claude Cowork? No, this is building everything in Claude Cowork. You will need a paid tier to use Claude Cowork, but I highly recommend it. You can just do so much more as an output from building in Claude Cowork. And so you can see in here, I can show you how I run my system. Everything runs out of this Catalyst OS. And I'm going to come in here to my workshops and I'm going to open up what we're talking about today. And so now I'm working out of this one specific folder on my computer. And everything, people worry about it having access to too much. It is contained to this specific folder. So it's only going to be working out, only has access to in context of in this folder. The next thing we need to do is make sure that we have access and are connecting to our correct tools. Because as you saw from that diagram where we want to connect to things like our meeting note taker, in that case, we have CircleBack, which is here. It's actually disconnected, so let me reconnect that quickly. We also need to pull access from our past performing content. And in that case, we use Ordinal. And then it also has access to Attia, which is our CRM. It has access to our Gmail, our Google Drive, our Notion, our Slack, right? We have all of these things that it's able to connect to, which allow this system to work.